Well, there's week 1 in the bag for my Ironman training, and I've got now 39 weeks left to go. So I just want to quickly just touch base with you guys really and talk about how this week has gone, some challenges that I faced certainly around timing, swimming, my calf, that sort of stuff. So if we just jump in, then really it's been a big eye-opener in terms of how many hours this thing is going to take. Now, I knew this was going to take some time. Now, I usually do a walk a day, I do a gym session a day. That's usually what I do. It's about 2 hours, hour and 90 minutes a day. So like, it's not as if I haven't got the time, but what I need to do now, I kind of call that lazy workouts, where I just get up, go for a walk, no planning done. But this week I've had to go to the pool, drop off the young fella, I had to, do all this other stuff as well. So it's been a bit of a eye-opener in terms of, God, you got to get ready, you got to have your food ready, your clothes ready, all this other stuff. And that's been a big lesson for me moving forward. So if we talk about the breakdown of the swim, the runs, the bikes, I'm going to jump into my Samsung Health, which is what I'm tracking all my workout in, and I'll talk you through that bit by bit. I started really training this thing on the 2nd of June, essentially. So when you start to look at this thing here, you can see that on the 2nd of June, my first day was a 6K walk, but the problem was that I hurt my calf the week before doing a half marathon. So we changed it to a 6K walk. So you can see I tracked a little bit, walk up, warm up, and it was literally just a run walk kind of scenario. And the run walk is just getting the calf used to it. I'm using a calf sleeve now as well to help, but it's been getting slowly better over time. So that was Monday. So then Tuesday was a bit of an eye-opener for me because I haven't done a 1.5K swim since my actual triathlon about 3 or 4 months ago. And now all of a sudden this is a training session, and there was a whole bunch of stuff in there like sculling and kicks and things, and I didn't really quite understand it. So I just got in the pool, did it, and got it done. And then it was an indoor bike ride for about an hour, so I had to cut this short because I had an early morning client and couldn't get the whole thing done. But this was broken up into sort of interval training essentially. So I was going hard for a minute or two, and then actually it was 3 minutes on and 2 minutes off or something. So went through all that thing. That was pretty good. Ended up doing this on a spin bike though. So the spin bike wasn't amazing, wasn't super comfortable, but it's the best I got right now. Then we're looking at Wednesday then was a run again. So that was a run walk in the morning, about 5Ks, 4.29 tracked on that one, but it was about 5K altogether. Then it was a pool swim broken into intervals. So I had to get a bit smart, and I'll put a screenshot up. I had to write all this down on a piece of paper by the pool just to keep me on track because I couldn't use my phone because it was wet. So broke it all down, did the intervals and stuff, and it was a bit of a kickboard, and it was a bit of sculling and whatnot, and that was the swim. Then we looked at Thursday was more of an indoor bike ride, but I did a walk anyway, just had to walk the dog, and an indoor bike ride was an hour and 20 minutes full of intervals, and I did this on a normal Star Trek sort of gym bike, so it's not amazing, but it was easy for me to track my watts and calories and whatnot on there as well. And then Friday then was a big day actually of exercise. So I had to do another little run as well. Did swim run, a walk run, pool swim again. This was actually supposed to be a 2.2K swim. I managed to do about 2 kilometers. And literally because I ran out of time, it was a bit of a nightmare because I got to the pool and then I had to go home because I'd forgotten to change the clothes. So this is what I mean about being super prepared for it. Did a walk in the afternoon, did a gym session as well, because obviously it's important to get gym in. Saturday, I didn't do anything. This was a scheduled bike ride for another 2.5K, another hour and a half or something. But I'm home alone with a young fella this week. Wife's away on holiday, so I couldn't get this in because I was working in the gym in the morning. I got back, I just couldn't spend another hour and 20 minutes. And then today, then I did an hour run walk as well. And that was my sort of update for the week of training. So that was like a pretty big week in terms of that sort of stuff. So I guess really the takeaways are be more prepared, just literally be more prepared. I can't say any more than that. So now what I want to jump into now is quickly talk about nutrition wise. So I've been super hungry as well. So I've been a little bit less prepared as normal, as I just said. I hadn't been really planning meals. I've been kind of eating what I normally eat. And I'm probably burning off an extra 600 to 800 calories a day by adding these extra sessions in than I normally would. So I've been really quite hungry. So one of the big things I'm going to do this week is plan to take more food to work and to eat after training and around training. I think nutrition is going to be a big deal as you start to move forward with this thing for sure. At the beginning of the week, I took some measurements, did some weight. I've lost about 1.8 kilos or something this last week as well. So I've had a big old jump in body weight drop, and that could be glycogen stores, it could be water, whatever that is, but I've lost weight anyway. So I'm going to keep a track on how my physique is going to go, and if you really give it a month or so, then I'll do the comparisons between week 1 and week 4, and that's kind of how I'll report on that. But it's been a really big eye-opener for me this week. I knew there's going to be a lot of training. I definitely know that it's going to ramp up as well. I was asked to buy by my coach some like a pull board and a kick board and some stuff. So I bought that. That's arrived today. So that's going to help me with my swimming. Because I'm really, when I'm in the pool, I'm literally just swim and then I stop. But this has been a big eye opener in terms of kick strokes and just paddling and whatever that is. So there's a lot more going into that. So I'll probably do another video talking about the swim specific stuff, because I think that's going to be key. And that's going to be how I roll with it. So week 1, relatively successful. Only missed really 1 workout. Just had to cut out the warm up, the cool downs at the end of the other ones, just due to time. So I'll try and track my week a little bit better this week. So that is a video from me today. Let me know your thoughts, team. Love to, any advice if you guys are doing Ironman or anything. How do you cope with managing all this stuff, with the family business, all that stuff? We're really interested to know. Always good to learn how people are planning things in. And I will see you on the next video, team. See you later. Bye-bye.